California homeless people are found living inside caves 20 feet below street level, complete with home furnishings. As Democrat state grapples with vagrancy and LA begins an annual count of those living rough. Hey everybody, my name is Marcel. This is Irnieracing, guys. And we're talking about homeless in this story in the Democratic states, the Golden States. Let's continue on. So this is a story on dailymail.co.uk. Rough sleepers in California were found living inside furnished caves dug into the bank of a river 20 feet below street level. The groups were removed from the 8 caves along with the Tulum River in Modesto over the weekend, and they were emptied of belongings, furniture, and 7,600 pounds of rubbish, filling 2 trucks and a dump trailer. Some of the caves were decorated with murals and had broken tiles and makeshift fireplace with a chimney. Though the Modesto Police Department said, quote, "This particular area has been plagued by vagrancy and illegal camps, which have raised concerns due to the fact that these camps were actually caves dug into the riverbank." It comes as Los Angeles carries out its annual homeless count to try to take an accurate snapshot of the rough sleeper population in the city. After last year's 75,500 were counted to be found sleeping rough in the country on any given night last year. So every night there's around over 75,000 people in the streets rough camping. Yeah, that's wild, huh?
How many?
75,500 every night were outside in rough camping in California or in LA. What did I say? Along the Tulum River in Modesto over the weekend. Yeah. No, wait. Shit. It comes as Los Angeles carries the annual. So that's just Los Angeles, 75,500. So we're going to San Diego here in the next day or 2 or 3, and hopefully it's not going to be like Los Angeles because we went on one wheel on the boardwalk of Mission Beach. It's always fun to get the one wheels on the ocean. Any of you guys out there in San Diego, write in the comments, how is it out there? So let's continue on the story. The community living in the caves had carved makeshift stairs into the hillside leading down to them. I mean, they really need a place to live, and you know, you're stuck in this. They can't come out to the desert like we are out here. They need to be near all of the amenities of a city. That's what the homeless people need, to be near access to water and everything, and they need to get free food and free everything, right? Typically, the city will supply that like they do in Kelowna for where we are from. The caves reportedly had to be vacated for safety reasons, the local resident. If one of those caves were to collapse, it would be devastating. The whole thing would come down and go into the water. She added, "It's a hazard for not only the people who are living in there, but the people who are walking up above it." Some of the caves used to be fully furnished with bedding, belongings, food, makeshift mess. I think there needs to be more emphasis on the homeless. They are at the point where you can see they are desperate. It wasn't the first time police have gone to clear out the caves, and they are frequently inhabited. Let's throw another photo on here. So, it comes as Los Angeles carries out their annual homeless count, trying to establish how many people living in the city streets. Over 6,000 volunteers with the Los Angeles Homeless Service Authority are taking part in the 3-day count. They are trying to take a snapshot to establish how many people are unhoused and health or physical health services they may need. California is battling a state of emergency over homelessness as crime spikes and businesses desert some of the state's city centers. We've all heard about like San Francisco on the Bay Area, where it used to be like lobster, bisque soups and everything. You know, you get your clam chowder in a bowl. All those businesses have closed down. Everybody has left. And in LA, I don't know, all the areas, I mean, Portland, Walmart has pulled out of Portland. Like Walmart would have had 3 or 4 Walmarts in the city of Portland, and they closed them all because they cannot keep up with the theft. Like, of all the profit Walmart makes, they decided to close their store because of theft. Isn't that must be really bad, because they make a ton of money off of everybody. Now, so since 2015, it's kind of like when Trudeau got into office, or exactly, Homelessness has increased by 70% in the county and 80% in Los Angeles City itself. 70% in the county, 80% in LA. Last year, California had the third of all homeless people last year, California had about a third of all homeless people in the country, and Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Jose, Oakland, and other Golden State cities have among the largest numbers of unsheltered people in the country. I wonder why. Why are these Democrat Golden States having the worst crime rate, worst homelessness, and my worst voice right now? In the count, Los Angeles had the most homeless people in the state at 65,111 in their recent count. But 5 other metropolitan hubs, San Jose, Oakland, Sacramento, California, San Diego, and San Francisco also feature in the top 10 of America's worst hit cities, each with their own roughly 10,000 homeless. Well, hopefully we won't have any theft near the Mission Beach area. Let me know, guys, if you live near the Mission Beach area, all in that little like gutty or jelly or whatever, all the park, near the water world there or whatever it is, all along the ocean. There's no really campgrounds. Like any RV concrete pad is like $150 a night. Those Democratic states are unaffordable and unlivable sometimes. Irnieracing, guys.